What's up, dudes? Please ignore my incredibly messy workbench behind me. I'm in the process of figuring my whole life out. However, today I'm going to Reason to Ride. It is our annual Flag Day run here in like the Griswold, Connecticut area, and it goes to benefit needy veterans. You know, they have a band, they got food, the vendors. So the ride itself takes maybe like an hour. I haven't actually been on it since about 2014 when I had my first motorcycle, and I look like a giant dweeb on my Ninja 300. But it's a really good time nonetheless. So I gotta finish getting ready. We're gonna get going. But first, say hi to Joy.
Let's see how well this high back from staying near the fireman holds up on my sissy bar. That ain't going nowhere. Alright, let's see if my audio works, because I just realized I did not have my microphone adapter plugged in. Because, like, in order to remove the battery from a GoPro, at least a newer one, like a 9, 10, probably 11, I don't know, you have to open up the battery door. And I had all my batteries charging. So, let's see if the audio of me riding to the gas station is usable or not. Alright. Alright, Reason to Ride is a really good run. I just met up with a couple of buddies at a gas station. There's my boy Mikey right there on the right on the MT-09, and his partner Naomi on the Street Glide out front. They're really cool people, and we got a bunch of buddies that I don't remember the names of behind me. I'm a terrible person. Like I said before, man, I've been on this ride like 9 years, so it's gonna be a really good time. I haven't been on a bike ride, like a big one, since Forgotten Angels, where we went to Bunker Hill, and like that was cool. And like I didn't get to really do a whole lot of riding last year because I worked third shift. And like you have to be really deliberate about what you do when you work a shift like that. Like you gotta like set time aside to be able to wake up to ride your motorcycle or do anything really. And it's really easy to accidentally sleep the whole day away. But yeah. So we're going to meet up with even more motorcycles to go on this ride with. That picture I just revved my motor at, that was the spot where my friend Anthony passed away back in 2019. It's hard to believe it's been 4 years since that. The day before that accident, I was talking to him because I wanted to get back onto another motorcycle. I was looking at a CBR, like 1000, or something of that degree. But Anthony was one of my best friends. I've mentioned him before on the channel, and I rode with him all the time. I had sold my prior bike, my 2004 ZX6R, so that way I could like move into the apartment that I have now, because I was on ass back then. So it was about time for me to get another bike, and then Anthony passed away, and that was something that kept me off motorcycles for a few years. I missed out on a lot. And honestly, one of the things that has really helped me like find like the courage to be able to get back on a motorcycle is Brapstar. Watching their adventures, their bike builds, what they go out of their way to do for other people, like just a big group of really just top-notch people. And like, and going to Florida to like meet all these people and like show up at a camp out, like that was great. So it really helped me in my healing and grieving process to be able to move fast, not to forget, right, but to grow. So every time I ride past that spot, I might stop and think for a minute. I might rev my motor as I go ride by, but he's a dude that I never forget.
Some time later.
To ride meetup in Plainfield, Connecticut, right at one of the VFWs, and there are so many bikes here, and we still have quite some time before the ride actually starts. But get a look at how many bikes are already just in the queue to start the ride. There are so many bikes. More bikes over there. More bikes still coming in. There are motorcycles for days here. This is always a good ride. Here's me. Here's from inside the motorcycles. right. And we are off. so far, like, I didn't get like an official number or anything because I don't have anything to do with this event other than being here. I happen to overhear some dudes at the gate. They have like a little clicker, right? They click every single time a bike comes in. There's close, so far there's close to 800 motorcycles on this ride. I was talking to my friend Taylor over at the Mike's Famous Harley Davidson booth, and this is a 40-mile trek. Look at the line of them. I'm kind of close to the front. There's so many motorcycles behind me. about time for me to get the hell out of here, though. That was fun. It's time for me to go home. I think that's really about going to do it for today. It was a good time today. I'm glad I went. It's been too long since I've went to a motorcycle event. Now that stuff's starting to happen up here, because when I got back from Forgotten Angels, it was still kind of cold. Curse of New England, I guess. Right, but I hope you guys are having an awesome week and that you get outside, you enjoy yourselves, and you stay happy and healthy. Until next time, take it easy.